Hello there folks, my name is Great Mighty Poe, and welcome to episode 16 of my Cinders version 2.09 walkthrough. So, I'm kind of running out of shoutouts, and I can't really think of anyone's shoutout today, so... yeah, I'm gonna shout out no one, because I can't think of anyone at the moment. But, let's get right into it then. And, oh yeah, it is working. So yeah, when I was in Earthel, when I got the set, the cloth wasn't working, but now it is. So, we're rocking this set today. So this build, the Sharp Shikage, the Sharp Evelyn. How can a gun be sharp? I don't know. And then the Vile Blood set, so... Shikage is giving us HP on death. This set is also giving us HP on death. And we still have, well, put back on Pilgrims in the Dark because I still need more of the Abyssal Fragments. And then we have the Ring of Punishment, the Pontiff's Right Eye. So, Ring of Punishment is 25 more bleed. So, we have 20 here, plus 25 here, so we're at 45 bleed, which is really nice. Then the Ring of Favour. Went with that instead of some of the penitence just because I do have a bit more endurance today, so. And then Chloranthy. So, also I haven't infused my censoring palm or something, so actually a couple of things I need to put on. Wasn't entirely prepared, obviously, so I need to put that on. And let's infuse the palm with, I don't know, we'll go poison, I guess, because poison is pretty fun. And then we also need to attune a spell, so this is just for some cheese, so I recommend Poison Mist or Toxic Mist, either of them will do, it doesn't matter. Toxic Mist will just be slightly faster. So, I'm just gonna double check and make sure everything is recording right. Yeah, looks like we're all good. So, now we can talk to this guy. The first NPC, well I think he's the only NPC in the area. So this is erstwhile George. So he sells Rouge Water and Crimson Water. He also sells a bunch of different armors from Demon Souls. So, bunch of different stuff. I don't think any of this has cloth physics though, so some of it looks a little bit derpy. But hey, but you got the Magician set, which is more magic damage. You got the Gallant set, which is physical damage. The Dull Gold set, which is HP recovery. The Warden set, which is stamina recovery. The Fluted set, which is weapon stamina consumption. I know a lot of people like the Fluted set, so... I think this is... Yuria, I think is her name. I've never played Demon Souls, so... I think that's her name. That's her set. This set is strange. I don't know why it's here. Simply because it's just a lesser version of Kala's set. So it's Kala's set, but much older. In terms of design and... no cloth physics and all that, so a little weird set. Then the Martyr set, which gives you faith. The Murden set, max HP. Gloom set, max FP. The Sentinel set, equip load. So, yeah. Gold set, soul absorption. Well, I guess it's actually Charlatan set. Huntsman set is, once again, more range for your projectiles, so your bows. And then the Pickpocket set is Item Discovery. So, bunch of different stuff from him. And here's a talk option. I'm a collector of the Ancient and Forgotten. Okay, well that explains the Demon Souls stuff. In earlier versions he also used to sell all the NPC drops. So, any of the intruders, he'd sell their drops, but that was removed. So, yeah, gonna head in here. And I guess I can take you out of gun. So now we're going to switch to this. We're just going to ignore that drop and we're going to head over here into this corner. You can stand right here and breathe. And there we go. And you can see he is toxic. Now because we're not up in his face, he won't teleport. So how's your day going? Because it's going to be here for a little bit as he slowly dies. But yeah, Toxic is definitely better than Poison. Poison will take you a little bit longer, but if you're a starter sorcerer and you really want the Crystal Scroll early, and manage to get through Dance with Dragon Slayer Armor, just grab Poison Mist from Cornix and the Pyro Flame he gives you, and you come up here and just kill this guy, and don't go all the way through the archives. Although, if you are a sorcerer, there is some other stuff here you might want, so I'm just going to keep on ticking down. Very slowly ticking down. Are you going to only need one cast of it? Or is it going to stop before it gets there? Yep, there we go. So, there he's down. I didn't really feel like chasing him around the archives, and I want to show off this cheese, so there's the Crystal Skull. Well, Crystal Skull, what is Indiana Jones? No, it's the Crystal Scroll. So that's the same as vanilla, and we'll be giving that to Orbeck to get the last round of his sorceries. And then this chest here, which we were standing by, is Angelic Set. So that's from DS2. I'll just grab this guy's stuff, the magic gem. So Angelic Set. That's right here. Weapon stamina consumption, and it's pink, and it's kind of weird, but you know, rock that in the red rust sword, then hey, this build. Now we're gonna stick with this, and I'm actually going to take this off now. I don't really care about respawning that one guy, so I'm gonna take off Toxic Mist now because you don't need it. And let's get rid of Toxic Mist. There we go. And now you take Scout for melee. Oh yeah. That's some spicy damage. Hey, more Rouge Water. And oh, yeah, that's right. There we go. One shot the thrall. Nice. What about you? Yep. So Evelyn is very nice. This build is actually an old build that I used to use quite a lot. So one of the members of the Discord, who was Puppet, he had a semi-immortal build in the early days, which was this set, these weapons, but they'd be dark infused, because I think dark used to give you HP on hit. And then also the Tome of Sunlight for even more out of that HP recovery. The Ring of the Evil Eye, so kind of gone for that build, kind of put some of my new things in there, so pretty strong build. And gun is very strong. I never fully went over my stats, did I? So yeah, 35 vigor, 35 endurance, and 58 dexterity, so one thing I never mentioned is soft caps are much different in Cinders. I think they go up to 60. So you have reasonable gains up to 40, then you get massive gains from 40 to 60, slows down a bit up to 90, and then from 90 to 100 you get some really good gains. So well, 90 to 99. Doesn't go above 99. And I can see you up there. Once again. Gun. And now we got this. Okay, insta bleed. Ah. And they can hit me, I don't care. So we got the Scholar's Candlestick, which I'm pretty sure is just the same. Yeah, let's give you max FP. So nothing too major. Up here is some rusted gold coins. And now we can head over this way. And I just saw an item over here I missed. We have to come back down here anyway to get into here, but coming back to that. Hey, it's more crimson water. And now this guy. This guy always kicks my ass. Okay, well, gun staggers him really easily. Oh, no, I'm out of FP. Nice. So, over here is some human pine. And then in here, I think this is just some lightning urns. Hey, that's right. That's for a reason I can remember that item. And so now we can take on Well, we can grab these items that the scholars dropped. So, yeah, you can see smoldering stones, and celeritis. I think it is. Celeritis stems. What are they? Temporary boost to cast speed. So, 30 cast speed for 60 seconds. Pretty good if you've got some solar spells on. But here is the first of them. There's 3 of these guys. You can kind of see his outline there. But these are old reskins. These have been in Cinders for ages. These are reskins of Black Knights. And this room reduces lock-on, so I can't lock onto him. I know you're there. Okay, yeah, he's moving. So that's a Black Knight reskinned as one of the Dragon Knights from DS2. And I can take him out pretty quickly, and from him we get the Black Dragon Sword and the Black Dragon Shield. So the Black Dragon Sword, which I don't have the strength to wield. Oh yeah, you saw poison censoring palm there for a second. This has a custom Muffin moveset. This is one of Muffin's earlier movesets, so not quite as over the top as other ones, but it's pretty solid, pretty fun. And then I will also mention the shield because this is a Muffin shield. He did the Black Dragon weapons, so he also decided to do something to the shield. So this has a unique weapon art where you get increased damage and stamina recovery. So pretty nice. It's an option if you want it. And as I said, first of those reskins, there's 2 more of them. One will drop the Black Dragon Great Axe, and one will drop the Black Dragon Great Sword. And let's go take out this Crystal Lizzie. And I don't really care enough about the curse to dunk my head. So, oh. Yeah, you're not escaping. Okay, can I lock on? This room. And get away. I don't want to get nuked. More lizard hide. So I haven't actually spent any of my consumable souls, so I don't remember it. I just haven't sold these yet. So I've still got a lot of souls I can use for leveling. But I might save them for getting spells, because they're going to run me quite a bit of souls. So that lever there, there used to be a bonfire in this room, but that was moved, so yeah. Used to be a bonfire in here, which a lot of people would miss, but over here, in this chest here, is the Clandestine Coat, so get that from Orbeck, or you can get it from here, which I'm fairly sure I've already talked about this set. It should be down the bottom, I think, because it's a unique effect. Yep, so makes your footsteps quieter, makes it easier to sneak around. Stabby people in the back, or whatever you want to do. And let's go take out this guy. And I took him out with one L1 there. Can I do the same to you? Okay. Nice. And more rouge water. Let's get the shortcut. And get this chest. For the Golemax. And I think the crystal lizard there ran away. Oh well. So the Golemax, where are you? And actually I can two-hand you. Cool. So Golemax, it has a cat moveset, so very, very fun. Let's two-hand that. Yeah. So this is Cat's ult, Great Axe moveset, and also the weapon art. If it didn't get caught on the ceiling. Yeah, you can send forth a burst of wind, much like the Iron Golem from DS1. And I'm getting shot off magic, so. And there should be a crystal lizard here. Hey, he didn't run away. And I can take them down. And small large Titanite. Titanite chunks. And I think out here, yeah, I think out here. So I'm gonna actually switch off this Vile Blood Helm, because we are at the point now where we're gonna start encountering the 5 hidden mimics. So pop to the Crown of Illusions, and he pops into existence over there. So we'll stick with the Crown of Illusions, but here we do get the Scythe of Na Alma. It's from DS2, and it had some cat tweaks as well, like some other scythes. So I think it stands on that. I think it's the weapon art, which I can't actually show. Yeah. So I think it gets a black flame buff. Yeah, black flame buff. I did make Cat some red black flame for that, but I don't know if he's ever put that on. So hurry up, Cat, put the red black flames on that. It'll look really cool. And why am I scrolling down there? I need to get rid of it. There we go. And first of the hidden mimics. And I thought I backed up far enough there. These guys have a lot of health. And from them we get a Titanite Slab, so they're always going to give you a Titanite Slab. And, well, the ones with the masks do. One of them doesn't give you a Titanite Slab. And also the Mask of Cruelty. So the masks, which there are 4 of. These are, I think, from Sekiro. This one gives you fire damage. And, yeah. What looks like some kind of weird goblin thing. I don't know what this is. There you go, you can put that on. Let's go back to the Crown of Illusions. And I'm going to pull that gun, because I know you were shooting at me. Yeah, I don't need firebombs, please. And we can open up that. That opens up the bookcase over there, as you can see. And now we can get up here. And we have these two. Gun. Gun. And petrify something. And some more of that Solaritus stems, or however you pronounce that. Why is there Latin? And instead of going up that way, I don't want to get shot at too badly, we're going to go up this ladder. Because that gets us behind this one. And I can take him down. And also these thralls, who I can shoot. And they do that weird jumpy thing. And take him down. And we're going to switch off Pontiff's Eye and shove on the Silver Cat. So Enchanted Gem. Drop down here. Some more Blackweed Bombs, and then we can run off here. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. I have some controls where I fall off that for whatever reason. So here is some Bright Bugs. And then over here is some Titanite Chunks. So now we can drop down here. Swap back off the Silver Cat. Go back to Pontiff's Eye, wherever that is. And what can I talk about now while I'm running through here? I guess I can talk about Twisted Knight again. So, when I thought him, you saw they had that entrance where he came out of the ground, so that was something I actually did, and that wouldn't have been without Fonzo's help, so that was very fun to actually set up. Talk a bit more about that after we take a look at the Scholar Set. So, more cut armor, more magic damage. So if you want the waxy look on your head permanently, you can have that if you want. I don't know why. So yeah, Twisted Knight entry animation. So that took a bit to actually get working with Fonzo's help. And he is actually standing in the room initially, so he's standing there fully visible. Then he has another animation that plays that makes him go invisible. And then he has the animation where he goes into the floor, and then he comes out of the floor. So it's all sort of getting all that to work together, so you don't actually see him drop into the floor. Which was very fun. It's the first time I really used Anim Studio for anything major. and also ENVD scripting, which was also fun figuring out how to get that to work. So now we're back up to normal stuff and I can stop talking about that. And I can just shoot these guys. Yeah, I have better range than you. I can stand here all day. Nothing you can do about it. And take him down. Hey, crystal fragments. Nice, gonna need a lot of them. And take him down. Get some more seed Braille. And then in here is the lock shield. Place your bets now. Is it gonna make Cat scream when I put this on? I think it is. Is it gonna be broken? Is it not gonna be broken? Moment of truth. Hey, it's broken. So yeah, there are plans to turn this into a catalyst. So use this shield to cast spells. But there'd be some model changes for that. And that one at the bottom there should be invisible, but for whatever reason it's not. So it drives Cat insane that some people have that issue, some people don't, and because of how GitHub works, can't really put in a new file very well. So yeah, it's kind of broken. Has to be fixed in future. But in here is our second of the Black Dragon Knights. So they all just use the Greatsword even though they drop different weapons. Unfortunately. And I can shoot him before he comes over. Ow. Thank goodness for all that health I have. Oh, slow walk. Why slow walk? No. Bad. And from them we get the Black Dragon Great Axe. Which, again, all the Black Dragon weapons are all muffin weapons. But they're all early versions, so... Well, when he was first getting to movesets, so... They're not as crazy and over the top as some of his other weapons. But they are very fun to use. And this is what I wanted for Archdragon, was the Black Dragon weapons, because I haven't really used them all that much, so might do a I'm going to do a, well, not might, I'm going to do a Black Dragon build. And get the Black Dragon armor, and their weapons, and just tear through Archdragon. So over here is the Crystal Chime. So the Crystal Chime, and that guy's not going to shut up. The Crystal Chime is right here, so this can cast sorceries and miracles. But the spell buff is solely determined by int, so for a reason, if you want to cast some of the low level miracles but still get some good scaling out of them, you can use this. So this, along with the Sage of Crystal Staff, they will have the same spell buff at 99 int, so they are the most powerful. So this one has Crystalline Storm, which I think is the AoE spell you get from Horus' Soul, I think. I'm not sure, I haven't used that one. I tend to stick with the Sage of Crystal Staff, but I might use that one. I might use Crystal Chime for once, I haven't used it before, so... Now let's head down here. Watch out if you have Curse of Attraction on. Down here will be one of the blue Lothric Knights. It's very scary. No, I can open up this. And in here will be the Insanity Catalyst. So, if you're doing a Hexer, this is the one I highly recommend. Because this and the Manus Catalyst are two of the strongest Hex Catalysts. We still haven't picked up the third quite yet. So, this one, it increases your dark damage, so you can keep spamming that weapon up, but each cast will cause you to lose more and more health, so... Yeah, be careful with that. You can get some insane damage, but you're probably going to kill yourself doing it, so be careful. This guy, can I shoot you? I can shoot you. And take him down. And then out here is another hidden mimic, so... let's not get grabbed. Okay, weapon up was a bad idea. I thought it would stagger him, but it didn't. There we go. So from them, we get the Mask of War and the Titanite Slab. So the Mask of War, I am fairly sure, is physical damage. Yep, physical damage, and once again, big nose on this thing. So, other options if you want something like that. And now we're going to fight yet another hidden mimic. This one is totally optional though. This one just drops an Estus shard. But hey, it's 10k souls at this point, so let's take him down. That weapon art is very fun, but it's very long. So from them, we do just get an Estus shard. So, no Titanite Slab, unfortunately. So, down there is a crystal lizard. So we're going to be coming down here and coming back up here again. So, do I go get this elevator shortcut? I think I should go get the elevator shortcut for doing that, because we have the lizard down there. And over there, we can jump onto those bookcases, and if you can see from this side, we can just see the edge of it, I think. So you can see the chest under there. So, we'll go get the shortcut, and then we'll get those two items. So here, surprise, surprise, another mimic. This one's not a hidden one though, just a normal one. Take them down. And they're going to drop the favor set. So the favor set is actually pretty nice. If I can find it. It should stand out. There it is. So this is your... this gives you more HP, more FP, and more stamina. So, same as the Fat Ring, but in an armor set. So, you have even more HP, FP, and stamina. Well, not FP, equip load, or whatever. I don't know. It's early morning, I'm drunk to fall back to sleep. So, Magic Clutch Ring. So, that was moved all the way here from Erythel, which I think is really, really evil. But sorceries are very strong in the first place, so not going to need it. But again, just more magic damage, but you take more damage. And that's the shortcut unlocked. So now we can head back up here. And it gives things elevator quite a few times. Let's switch off the Pontus ring for the Silver Cat ring. And let's send that back down. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Welcome to Elevator Souls, where we're just gonna be in this elevator all day long. Because I'm silly and I can't get out of it. There we go. So first let's get that crystal lizard. Because that's priority number one, is getting more souls. So take them down. And lizard hide. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear the boss up there that's making noises. That'll be the... what, a second Dragon Slayer armor reskin of this playthrough. I still haven't got to the third. Oh, actually not second. It'd be what? Fifth? If we're counting the 3 sentinels as each separate individuals. And why am I going up here? I don't need to go up here. I can go over this way. Yeah. Where's the Pook Palm? So yeah, you can see the poison censoring palm is Pook Palm. Yeah. Just a dung pie on your fist. If that's what you want. You could even have 2 of them. And now this jump. This jump is very, very fun. So make sure to plunge at the end, otherwise you might roll off. But in here is the attendant set. So So that's from Bloodborne, from the enemies there. And whatever their archives is, because I have no idea, I haven't played Bloodborne. Attendant set, you should be down here because you should be like the Hexa set, I'm fairly sure. Yep, so cast speed. And actually let's take off the poop palm, make it look a bit better. There we go. So that's an option if you want it. I'm just going to stick to Wild Blood. And now we can just drop down here, and head over this way. And I forgot about using the lift the last time, I think. Oops. Just so used to running through the other way. So now we can head up here. And I want to switch you back to the Pontiff Ring. Wherever that is. There we go. Pop some repair powder on. There's still a bit of that. And can I shoot you? Oh, I can. So you want to take him down just because he's going to get in your way when you're fighting this guy. So this guy used to be mandatory. Used to have a fog wall there. You walk through and he'd immediately come at you. But obviously having two Dragon Slayer armors right after one another, both of them mandatory, yeah, that's not the best. So this guy is optional. If you want to fight him though, just come up to him and taunt him. And here we have the Mirror Knight. So he is slower than normal Dragon Slayer armor. And he has a couple of unique things about him. Yeah, I know your shield bashes. So yeah, there's the unique thing. So he summons NPCs at certain points. This guy has the Beast Claw, so watch out for him, he's gonna hurt. Oh, I don't think that's Cat's moveset on them though. Okay. And they can heal! What bullshit is that? So, last time I fought this guy, I didn't have to deal with the NPCs because I had the Bloodletter. Get out of the way, Mirror Knight. Ow. Yeah, last time I fought this guy, I had the Bloodletter, and I could just one-shot the NPCs, so they weren't an issue. So that's the first time I think I've actually died to Mirror Knight in ages. Because I did not know that the NPCs and Mirror Knight would fight together at the same time, because I killed them so damn quickly last time. It's a little cruel, having the really, really aggressive Dragon Slayer armor and an NPC fighting at the same time. And it is kind of a, can you kill the NPC who is acting like a dickhead before Mirror Knight gets back up? I hate DPS tests, I really do. It's like, oh, you didn't meet the arbitrary threshold, now the boss is awake again, and you're completely fucked. Didn't help that they also get Estus and can heal, which I think is a little excessive. I think if you're going to have an NPC in a boss fight, they shouldn't be able to heal. And also, AI upgrades next version, so I imagine they're getting them too. And that's just the first one. There's 2 NPC summons that show up for this fight. So... let's... I don't know. I guess Gold Pine. I'm not really too cared about bleeding, I just want damage. Oh, that's slow. So, yep, here's the NPC. Heal up. God, stop healing! No! Bad. Piss off. Ow. I forgot he could two-hand. So this guy actually used to be 10% faster instead of 10% slower. Yeah, I'm gonna heal up. He should be summoning his second NPC shortly. So, yep, here we go. So... okay, yeah. They're a bit more easier than the last one. Okay, I think we've got this fight down now, though. Ow. Ow. I hate that delayed shield bash. It is just annoying. Okay, yeah, you're dead now. And there we get the tome for the Mirror Knight, and it's all Mirror Knight. So, in terms of the Dragon Slayer armor reskins, this guy's probably the best because he is the most unique. Unlike the Cathedral Guardian, which is just phase 1 and nothing really unique, and then also the Giant Sentinels, which are just phase 1 and nothing unique, and they have no health. So, I think Mirror Knight is probably the best of them. We haven't encountered the final one, which is the Rock, but the Rock is just phase 1 but slowed down. So, also the Rock is getting removed next version in favor of an NPC gank squad. So, I don't get why the Rock is being removed in favor of an NPC gank squad. I know AI updates are a big thing in 2.10. But at the same time, the DS2 Gank Squad was one of the most hated fights in the entire game. So, I don't know why that's being brought back, what the logic behind that is, but... oh well. And it is straight up just the DS2 Gank Squad that is getting put where the Rock currently is. So, that'll be interesting. I could complain all I want, because I don't think Valzo actually watches the series at all, so... my opinions don't matter at all. But yeah. Okay. I want to take you out nice quickly because of this thing. Ow. Can I? Yep, there we go. All is tired. And then is there anything over here? Nope. Okay. Ow. So then over here, just past the Mirror Knight, is his armor set. So the Mirror Knight set, if you're doing lightning damage and you want something really tanky, then this is a good set for you. So Mirror Knight set, lightning damage. As you can see, it is the heaviest. Well, so far, I think there's more lightning sets. I'm not too sure. I think there's Iron Dragon Slab. I'm not sure if that is lightning damage or dark damage or what. I can't remember. But now I can head down here. And head over here and encounter the gargoyles. Yeah, I want to take you on this quickly before you start blocking. I'm just going to be stupidly aggressive with them just because I don't like drawing out the fight with them because the blocking is not fun. So that one up there, I think if you have a ranged weapon, you can hit him and it'll just fly up into the sky and disappear. I think he does come back down though. So actually, I need to put on the silver cat ring again. That's silver cat. And we need to drop down here. Drop down here, and I don't need to change off my S. Doesn't change off that. Thank you, game. There we go. So now we can head into here and see the third and final Dragon Knight. Let's grab this item here. So more Titanite, and we'll shoot him. After them, we get the Black Dragon Greatsword. So the Black Dragon Greatsword, if I can find it, it's right here. So yet again, another muffin weapon, another strong weapon. So it is very fun. And yeah, might look at using this as well next episode. So I might try and use all 3 dragon weapons against different things. So there are 4 different bosses in Archdragon. 4? Yeah. Yeah, I guess technically 4. Technically 5 if you count Nameless and his chicken as separate bosses. But I don't think there's actually any reason to come over here. But I was going to take out these scorpions because I have to. Gotta kill everything. And I've aggroed all of them. That's one problem with the Evelyn. It's really slow fire rate. But it does pretty decent damage. That's all the scorpions taken down. And now will we to make this jump, or will we fall to our deaths and look like an idiot? Oh, we made it. I don't actually need to be over here. But we can head in here. Okay, well I'm not fighting yous, so you just leave me alone please, thralls. I just want to get back into here. Magic shot at us, Grand Archive's just looping in around all on itself and could go back and forth, up and down, left and right. Gotta go everywhere. And I think fun fact about this walkway here, you can actually get onto that. And I think Lizzie suggested putting an item at the end of it, or a chest or something. So, that never came to be, but I still think Bowser should do it. Now we have my least favourite variant of the gargoyles, the spear one. You're just going to charge me and knock me off, aren't you? Or you're going to spaz out and not do anything? Okay. Hey, that actually went pretty well. You didn't insta-charge me. So, fire gem. And now the Lizzies. So I'm going to take these out from range. I'll try to if the fire rate wasn't so terrible on this thing. Are you kidding me? Can I hit it? Please, game? Just let me hit the damn lizard. Ah! So we're going to have to save quit to get the other one. Because sometimes the fire rate on the Evelyn is just, it feels off. Like I push L1 to fire and it just doesn't 90% of the time. So I'm not too sure what the fire rate on it is because it just doesn't work what it feels like. That was a really delayed backswing. So actually I'm going to chase it off this way. So we'll save quit here. And gonna lock onto you for some reason, but now you're dead. And so if you want, I think you can drop down there and just go straight over to there. But we want to get all the items, so we need to go onto this little narrow part of the roof and take on 2 gargoyles at once, most likely. Also, fun fact, down there used to be an outrider knight. So, even more fun in this area. And you're going to charge me. I know you are. Come on. And dodging you. Oh, okay. He fell off. Nice. They have wings, but apparently they can't fly very well. And we can take him down. I don't think there's anything actually up on these roofs. So we can just head over here and drop down here. Probably should put on Silver Cap, but I'm not really too concerned about taking too much fall damage at this point. Because here is a Divine Blessing. And then in here, take him down. And of course he dropped an item. Rouge water. Over here is the Tin Banishment Catalyst. So, Tin Banishment Catalyst. You are a Hex Catalyst, I am fairly sure, and you have Report, I'm fairly sure. Banish, yeah, that's just Report. This is, yeah, Hex Catalyst. So, option if you want something like that with Report as weapon art. Can be pretty useful. And then we kick the ladder down and get the shortcut. Another pool of wax, which I don't know why you'd need that one. And take these 2 down. And then over here is a very angry looking Lothric Knight, for one. There's a couple chests here. He gets off that buff instantly, no matter what. Ow. So take him down. And this chest over here, there's the Blackhand set, which Blackhand set, Dexterity. Ow. I can lock onto you so I can shoot you. That's what you get. And then over here, I'm fairly sure it could be Geyser's Chime, I think. Yeah, Geyser's Chime. So this is the final of the strongest Hex Catalyst. So that gives you, I think, one of the bleed miracles, I think. I'm not sure which one, but this one gives you effect duration, which can be pretty nice. So Geyser's Chime, Manus Catalyst, and Insanity Catalyst. If you want a very powerful Hex Catalyst, any of them will do. I prefer Insanity out of them, just because I like how it looks. So that's if I'm going for hexes, though. So out here, first of all, time to figure out the fire rate of the Evelyn. The trio is over there as normal, so watch out for them. They got a duck gem. So this chest here is the From set. So that's the same. Looks and everything, it's vanilla set, but I don't know what it gives. From set, where are you? There it is, From set. Weapon stamina consumption. So I know a lot of people like this set just for the fashion, so. And then back here is a chest. Here is an Undead Bone Shard. Hey, the final one of them we need. Nice. And yeah, now the trio. If you know my thoughts on NPC, you should know how I'm going to feel about this. Then there's going to be an actual boss or something like this. Maybe with the AI they won't be quite so bad to fight. Maybe. Then again, Evelyn just tore the Blackhand to shreds. Let's get you over. And we're out of FP. I always forget to watch out for that bloody Crystal Soul Spear. Okay, I don't want to get hit by her again, but we'll grab that. So the Golden Wing Crest Shield is normal, and then it's going to get parried. Well, managed to take her down really quickly, thank God. So yeah, she drops nothing, just simply because we already have the Sage Crystal Staff. And then up here is Onakiri and Ubadachi. And then here is a Mimic. This is actually one of the hidden ones. So, second to last one of them, I think. And from them we get the Mask of Serenity, which is actually one of the ones I really like the look of. Because I've used that one quite a lot because it does give magic damage, and I think it looks nice. So, yeah. I tend to use this with the rest of the Sunless set. Makes a pretty good fashion look. So, back to the crown though. And now we can head up here. And get the shortcut, which is completely pointless now. No need for that shortcut at all. Because right here, if you've seen my showcases, then you'd know that there is a bonfire right here. And we can level up again. Just put a point to endurance. That doesn't really matter. So now we're going to head up here. And I don't think there's anything over this way. So yeah, there are a few of these guys scattered around. They have nothing on them. I think there are plans to put items on them or something. I don't know. It's been like that since 2.03 though, so maybe not. Let's go take on the Golden Winged Knights. Which there's not just 3 by the way, there's another 2 here. And you have Curse of Attraction on, I think there's even more. That's not actually what I want to target, I want to target that one. Ow, spin to win. Yeah, these guys I just seem to be aggressive because I can't fight them very well just because of the positioning. There we go. So there's 2 of them down. And now we still have that one. So he's going to come floating on down. And come over to fight us. I don't have a bit more space to fight them, so I can actually try fighting him. Okay, I thought there was spin to win, but apparently not. Okay, well, there's spin to win. And so yeah, not just those 3, there is more. Okay, yeah, spin to win, very fun. Thank you, can you just piss off? Soul of a Fallen Paladin. Hey, another exotic soul. Soul of a Fallen Paladin. So, boost absorption. That could be pretty nice. I still haven't used any of them though. I think it's just too rare to actually be able to use them. And there's that whole gamer instinct of, I'm not going to use it because I might need it. But then, when you actually do need it, you don't use it because you think, oh, I'm not going to need it this time, might need it next time. And so is that it? Wait, no, I think actually, yeah, there's one more. So, 6 Golden Winged Knights up here. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, and if you come out of a block, try to shoot, you'll just end up blocking. Because the sidearms, they look like ranged weapons, but they're not ranged weapons. So, these are actually, I think, melee weapons. So I think, yeah, I think this is technically a dagger, according to the game. There's no animation for shooting out of a roll, so it just defaults to blocking. So you can block with a gun if you want. But I think backstep is the same. No, backstep you can shoot. But yeah, out of a roll you'll just block. So now we can head over here. And pick up this item, which is more Titanite. And now we can hit up the tower. Well, try to hit up the tower. Because this is where we'll get our final encounter with a certain NPC. So head up here. And the final encounter with the pursuer. Before we get his full armor set. So he's going to actually come down the ladder. And we can just shoot at him. Or we can try to. And he's going to come down. And we can hit him on the ladder. So that's Pursuer cheese for this area. So yeah, Pursuer's armor. Real beefy set. But yeah, this is ripped straight from the boss. From what I know from what Max said about it. So yeah, there's no cut armor in DS2 or anything like that. This was just ripped straight from the boss. So very, very cool. Now we can get up here. And yeah, up here is just one of these corpses with nothing on it. So nothing up here actually. No reason to come up here. But I think now we can put on the silver cat. And drop down here. Drop down here. Nothing in here. So now we can drop down here. And now we can drop down into here. And here is the Angelic Braille Divine Tome and a Silver Crystal at Night. Just as a free bonus. So that'll unlock, I think, the final 2 spells at Urna. So, yep. Used to also give her Vow of Silence, but that was made a hex, so it just gives her, I think, Divine Pillars of Light and Angelic Barrage. You're going to shoot at me, so I'm going to shoot at you. Be careful shooting him with certain spells, because it will push you forward slightly and knock you off. So be careful of that. So now we can get this item, which is just a Divine Blessing. Drop down here. Nothing on that Scholar Corpse. And I can over this way. And over this way. And then over here. So over here I think is some Elizabeth mushrooms. Yep, 5 Elizabeth mushrooms. So plenty of them. There's some healing of some of the in-game bosses in the DLC. So really, really nice to have. A couple of them that I'm going to probably really struggle with. Now we can head down here, and I'm actually going to switch off this ring before I forget. End up fighting Lordy and Lothric with it on, which would be horrid. So, a couple chests there. This one here is the Channeler's Trident, so from DS1. Doesn't have the dance though, but it does buff you. So, if I can find it, somewhere in here. Channeler's Trident, there we go. So, yep, gives you max FP. And, yeah, weaponized just that, you don't get the fancy dance from DS1. Unfortunately, we don't have the animation, so, yeah. But you do get, it boosts your attack for 15% for 30 seconds, so, pretty nice. It does take 38 int though, so yeah. And then here is the Sunlight Greatsword. So it's another Bloodborne weapon. And I think it has a custom moveset. It doesn't have its Bloodborne moveset, but it does have a moveset. Yeah, so it does have the alternate Greatsword moveset for now. I know Kat is working on getting this thing. It's Bloodborne moveset, much like the Kirkhammer that they're also working on. But again, they've got a creative block, so yeah, that has to wait. Also, I'm not around to give them custom VFX for now, so Hopefully they can figure something out. But no, we're done this a little bit, so we're just gonna head back to the shrine. Doesn't really matter. Actually, I could have got bonfire last rest of that. Whoops. Yeah. Let's head back to where we were. After we level up, I don't know, vigor again. And yeah, travel back to Thorn Ascent. I can tell it's going to be one of my longer episodes. At least it feels like it. So, back up here. And over here is the, oh, not this guy, Quintus the Monstrous. So, yeah, watch out for him. He does cast Soul Stream. Come on, come closer. But I'll take him down nice and quickly and get the full Channeler set. So the Channeler set is if you want a slightly heavier set for magic damage, I think. Nope, that was changed. Where the heck is Channeler set now? I can probably see the helmet a bit better. The heck is the Channeler set? Okay, I am completely blind today, like every other day. I guess we can sort by weight. There's the Chandler. So yeah, increases your intelligence. Hey, that's actually pretty useful. It's like default order now. So that gives you intelligence, which is pretty nice. But yeah, over here, another hidden mimic. So need the Crown of Illusions for this one again. And there we get the Mask of Horror and a Titanite slab. So the Mask of Horror. Let's do that. There we go. Mask of Horror should be up here somewhere. Mask of Horror. So this is dark damage. So another option for dark damage. And yeah, it looks pretty cool actually. Quite like this one as well. I think the order I like them in is Mask of Serenity, then Mask of Horror, then Mask of War, and then Mask of Cruelty just looks ugly. And actually, since I am done with the hidden mimics, I can just go back to the Fire Blood helmet. If I can find it. Oh lord. Welcome to another episode of Poe Gets Lost in the Armor menu. Ah, for Pete's sake, I can never find anything in here. Okay, can I find it please, brain? Yeah, it's going to be 10 minutes of the episode is me trying to find the Fire Blood helmet. There we go. Finally. So nothing over this side. And yeah, I've been through here many times with my spell showcases. But first of all, you're going to come at me. Go away. That gets us the Iron Cage. So now we can run away and hope nothing follows us. Nothing following us, good. So Iron Cage, also from Bloodborne. And this should be very easy to spot in here. There it is, Iron Cage, so max FP, and yeah. Michalash's Cage from Bloodborne, I'm fairly sure. I don't know. I've never played Bloodborne. Then again, I've played Champion's Ashes, which is probably close enough. So here is the snail shell. So this is a Fonzo helmet, I'm fairly sure, because he did some stuff with some enemy stuff, I think. Or maybe this is Salva, I don't know. Snail shell. You were max FP at one point, I remember that. Hey, you're still max FP. Nice. So... oh, the wacky armors in this mod. Oh, that's great. And let's go back to Wild Blood. And now I'm going to pull out gun, because the crossbowmen are going crazy. Trying to lock onto the one you want in this area is a bit difficult. And, fun fact, if you have Curse of Attraction on, you will have the Boreal Outrider Sentinel on this bridge, who is Vought. So you have a weaker version of Vought on this bridge, but by that point you will probably take him out in just a few hits, so... Okay, I was going to try the parry there, but I forgot which button was to parry. I don't intend to parry because I'm not very good at it. You gonna come at me? Well, I'm gonna get shot because he doesn't want to notice me. Come on, I'll try parrying. Yeah, I'm not very good at parrying, so I'm probably not gonna try using that again. So many crossbowmen here though, so annoying. You'd think it's the last line of defense against the Prince, they'd have a lot more than just this and a few blue knights, but apparently not. Okay, slow walk is just not fun. Come on. I'll try parrying again. Hey, I got the parry! Nice! Yeah, you deserve that. Oh, now these ones. Are you with the... Ah! Crossbowmen! Everywhere! And you think you take out one enemy, nope, 50 more show up. I hate this bridge. It's just far too much. Try to take out one enemy and 50 more show up in its spot. And there's still crossbowmen. Ah! Stop with the blocking. You, stop shooting me. Is that it? Please, tell me that's it. Anybody behind these ones? No. Okay. Now we have the Blue Knights. Oh, it's gonna go even worse. So... yeah, these guys are tanky. Yeah, I kinda want to lure out one of these guys. But they do the slow walk because they are great shield building. Come on, I need you to come over here. Yeah, at this point, I don't really care. I just want to get through this and get to the boss. And these guys just get in the way. And I think that contributed fever didn't fire anything. I've seen people report that, but I've never seen it myself. Oh, why? What the hell is your shield made of? Piss off. The saltiness is only going to get worse in DLC as things get harder, by the way. But I'll be using more magic builds there, so won't be quite stuff in enemy's faces, so it might be slightly better. Did I stagger you out of your buff? I've never actually managed to do that. Hey, there we go. And yeah, here, even if you've never talked to him in the Road of Sacrifices, he will still show up here to be summoned. But I'm not too sure why you would, because he's not very useful against the princes. So, up here, has to be at least one before the final Lord of Cinder, another Mimic. And take them down. So from them, we do get the full Astrologer Set. So it's from DS2. It's also set the Summoner starts with, so it's just max FP though. And I guess I could show what that looks like. It doesn't have clock physics though, so it looks a little bit cardboardy, a little bit stiff, but oh well. I wish that clock physics could be figured out sometime soon, because that holds back so much stuff. And now we can unlock this shortcut. Finally. And now you send us back up and get the lift. At least it isn't a giant ladder. I wouldn't put that past From to just have a giant ladder here instead. I think it might have been Alpha maybe. I could actually pitch that Alpha of DS3 is just this here is just a giant ladder. But down here, if you haven't killed the intruder in the Kushun King's garden, he will have his intrusion method show up here, but he won't show up here, so don't get too confused by that. He is just in the Kushun King's garden, but here is the soul of a champion. So, soul of the champion is just a consumable soul, but you will get an absolute shit ton of souls. So, very, very nice. And I'm actually going to head back to the shrine. Because now we need to do the very, very fun run to the Prince's Elevator. So, you have a couple options. So, you do, the one I'm going to be using is Grand Archives. But you could also do the Grand Foyer. But you do have to run past a couple enemies here, so yeah, I'm going to do Grand Archives. Another enemy I didn't actually mention is in front of the door to the Twin Princes will be the Boreal Outrider Assassin, which is Dancer. So you will fight Vort and you will fight Dancer if you have Curse of Attraction on, or Mythic mode. And this poop palm is just absolutely horrid. There's also a writ, but that writ for the dung just gives you the smoke, doesn't give you the actual dung pies. Though having the actual dung pies behind your body, that is possible. So I did set this so that this should go up. Hey, nice. So we'll see how this goes. I did manage to beat the Fallen Protector and Fair Maiden second try, so they're just princes. Except phase 2, so let's head over here and open up these doors. So I think up here will be Cerberus' summon sign. Yep. So yep, right here is Cerberus. So let's buff our weapons, walk in, get the cutscene.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
Ow. Okay. Dodge it last second. Hey, dodged it. I'm terrible at dodging that attack. Let's switch back to Estus. You would wait until I think I've got a pattern down to do that. Ow. Oh, what are you doing? Ow. Okay, I don't remember that having a follow-up. And I'm out of stamina, so let's back off. I still can't dodge that slam. I'm actually gonna heal. First try. That went a lot better than I thought it would. And there we get the Cinders of a Lord, the Tome, and the Soul. So, that was actually one of my favourite fights. Like, you'd think being so fast I'd actually hate that boss, but no, I actually quite like Twin Princes. I find them a lot more fair than a lot of the other fast and aggressive bosses. So, before we travel away, head over here and get the most important set in the entire game. The King's set, and also the King's Ultra Greatsword. So if you've seen any of my showcases, any of the images on the wiki that I've done, you're gonna recognize the King's set. So this is my favourite set in Cinders. And yeah. As a cape, it looks really cool. I really like the set, so. Because, actually, fun fact, the reason why I chose it initially, because right now it's got soul absorption. It used to have the same effect as the Armor of Favor. So same effect as that set. So it looked good, it had a really cool effect, and I just loved it. So I stuck with it, and I used that for my Miracle build. So that Miracle build actually went on to become my first test character. So that test character went on to test out some modding stuff, do all the wiki stuff, but eventually because of a item that got added, it became pretty much useless for testing. So yeah, I had to delete that character, so that one no longer exists, but I do have a second testing account now, so, well, testing character, not account. So now we're gonna head up here and talk to Ludlith. So let's have a look at what we can transpose, because we have a bit. So, Lightning Stake from the Mirror Knight Soul. Lothrok's Holy Spear. This spell haunts my nightmares, because I wanted to give it the sounds from the actual boss, but for what reason? When I extract the Twin Prince sounds, the sound for their Soul Spear doesn't exist. So, this just has Soul Spear sounds, unfortunately. Can't do much about it. Lothrok's Holy Sword, and the Thorn Greatsword, so from Twin Princes and from the Mirror Knight. This was actually pretty cool. It used to shoot lightning for, but doesn't anymore for whatever reason. Lorien's Greatsword, so that's the same as normal. Keep going down the list, see what we can see. The Prince's Shield from the Twin Princes. Yeah, gives you HP back. The King's Mirror. Which this actually, I think, yeah, the Shield Bash can parry spells. So, pretty nice. And I can swear there's one more weapon. In fact, I know there's one more weapon from the Twin Princes. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Lothric Scythe. So, this used to be the same as the one in Champion's Ashes, so it would have teleport. But someone on Nexus reported Cinders for stealing from Ashes, even though Ashes gave Valza full permission to use it. So, yeah, Valza had to remove that, so now it just cools down a barrage of Divine Orbs. So it's not quite as fun as it used to be, but it's still a pretty fun weapon. So, now what else do we have? We have an Undead Bone Shard, so we're going to burn that. Get to max Estus now. 10 and plus 10. Nice. Now we go talk to Erna.
Oh, chatty.
So give them the Angelic Braille Divine Tome.
Now, tail. What?
And now she's unlocked everything. So now we have Divine Pillars of Light and Angelic Barrage. Also, last episode I never mentioned, we did get Wrath of the Gods from the Lothric Tome. So, got some really powerful physical miracles here, which are really nice. This one, the Ascended version, is just really, really fun. But as you can see, 50k souls. Hence why I've been saving up my souls. Because stuff gets expensive for magic later on. And we're at that point now. So, now we got Orbeck.
Back again, I see. Unfathomable. This is a crystal sorcery. Created by the Pale Dragon. Thought only to exist in legend. I am ever grateful to you. This is truly sublime. I am afraid this is a debt I cannot repay. Only, I will be sure to unravel it for you. Just a moment.
So one thing to note, he won't ever leave unless you give him a scroll, so he's here permanently once you give him all the scrolls, so don't worry about him leaving once you give them to him. English. So now we have Crystal Soul Spear. We have Homing Crystal Soul Mass. We have Soul Geyser, which Soul Geyser is just the sorcery nuke spell. This thing launches 5 Soul Spears at the enemy. Ascended, it's 5 Crystal Soul Spears. So this thing will just tear through enemies. Also Soul Stream. This thing has gotten nerfed so many times now that it's just something people just tend not to use. Which is unfortunate because it's really fun, but it just keeps getting nerfed. Because it's always just a pain to balance that, just because it's constantly hitting enemies when it's going. So, yeah, cool stuff there.
It's been nice running our own little...
So yeah, give you that dialogue, but don't worry, he won't leave. And we can talk to him.
How do you like gimmicks, friend? This is a sign, a cipher, employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
And so we get Silent Ally. And the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring as well.
With this, you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very old practice at this point, but one that you deserve to know. In Vinheim, a sorcerer only in name. What a fool I was when I became, but here I am.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
You unknow all these. If this were the dragon, well, I would hate to see her agree. Better left.
Yeah, so he's gonna. They talk about leaving, but he won't actually leave.
It's been.
Yeah. What else do we have in terms of key items? I can offer these Cinders to the throne. We won't be doing Solar Cinder quite yet. Solar Cinder will be the very last thing we do. So, in Cinders, Solar Cinder has been buffed. So he's got more health, he hits harder, and he is the end game boss, so you fight him after Midair, after Gale, after all that. You can fight him first though, but it might go poorly, so... So now we're going to probably get the cutscene. And get sent over there, but we're not going to do anything over there. So...
Noble lords of Cinder,
Sorry, Ludlith.
the fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let her grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
So now we're in the kiln. I sort of like the bonfire here. We're just going to grab one thing here, kill an NPC, and that's it. We're not going to be progressing forward. I just want to come here to grab an item and kill an NPC. So you can see a chest there, but Lord Zakar, which I think Zakar is dick in another language. So watch out for this guy. He is, yeah, definitely lives up to his name. So don't feel bad about choosing him if you have to, because he does hit very hard. He does have Cat's Beast Claw moveset, so yeah. And he heals. Okay. Okay, I didn't want to buff, I wanted to heal. Okay. I'm caught on something. I don't know what I'm caught on. Yeah, so he doesn't stagger very easily. And he heals. Okay, can you not? In fact, I don't think he staggers at all. I think he is literally immune to stagger. Okay, where are you going? Can you stop just... Yeah, thank you. There we go. So he is the toughest NPC in the game. But from him we do get the tome for the Champions of Yore, the Mad Warrior set. Which, that's all very useful stuff. So the Mad Warrior set. This is physical damage, so a bit more of a tanky physical set. So, pretty cool looking. And then what I actually came here for is in this chest here. Is the Lord Vessel. So the Lord Vessel, you give this to Magnum Ursus to enable his secret shop. So we'll take that back to him now. And that'll be the last thing we do in Firelink before heading off to Ashes of Ariandel. And then ending off there. So back in Firelink. And bestow the Lord Vessel. And he's going to speak to us in Latin. And now he's going to sell Titanite. Well, actually, he's always sold Titanite, actually. I never showed that. So each kill certain bosses, he'll upgrade his Titanite supply. whatever reason though, he hasn't unlocked slabs or the chunks. But the secret shop is primordial fragments, so you can buy them for 25k a pop. But you are going to need 30 of them just for 1 plus 5 rings, so... yeah, very expensive. Better just to farm bosses and then spend the extra souls you get from the bosses on these. So... now we can go talk to Santa. Well, Gale. So, Cleansing Chapel. This is going to be a really long episode, I can tell. Are we going to break the 2-hour mark? I have no clue. It feels like it's been 2 hours. Let's talk to Santa.
Ah, you again. I knew it. As any ash seeks fire, you will surely help me. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. You will thank me when it's done.
Well, no, given one of the bosses in Ariandel, I don't think I'm going to enjoy this very much, but... what choice do I have?
Thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it.
What's with that character in touching strange things?
And then the ashes were too.
Right, now we're heading off to the DLC. So, first of all, turn around. And I thought I made some gross sounds. Well, pick up this, which is just some large titanite and solve the name of soldier.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been? Rejoice, my new friend. For this is a true haven of the forlorn.
Don't worry, Forlorn doesn't show up here.
Gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Yes, of course. You're no exception. We've all seen terrible things. But you're safe now. Let it ease your burden. Ariandel will make a fine home for you.
I think it's a bit too cold here, actually.
Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of maggots, and I'm not a fan of the cold, so... yeah, I think I'll stay away from this place.
Quick, a sweet...
Yeah.
my very own home now.
What was it with the DLC and the creepy NPCs? So... only the mighty may proceed. Well, I am Great Mighty Poe, so I am automatically mighty. And then... before one faces the painting, one face steps to the castle. And I've actually just remembered we're not meant to be here. I completely forgot about Archdragon. Well, I need to unlock Arendelle anyway, so... oops. I'm going to drag out length this episode even further, I apologise. I completely mind blank on Archdragon for whatever reason. So actually we need to go to Earthal Dungeon. Or I guess we can go to the Consume King's Garden, go to a shortcut. I think it might be slightly faster. Yeah, we'll go through Consume King's Garden. So, teaser of Ariandel. Ariandel's going to be fun. We won't get to that until after Archdragon though. Sorry about that. I completely forgot about Archdragon. Complete mind blank, I've been at this for so long. Poop Palm, head over to Archdragon, and then we'll end it off when we get into there. So... let's watch out for this guy. Okay, well, I didn't need to drop and get staggered, game. Ah! I can't see! And I nearly got cursed because I got knocked around by the Puzzle Man because I didn't roll after landing. Ah. I think that's better than going through Earthel Dungeon. I'm not too sure. Oh, I know we got the Lizzies to get through as well, and this guy, and oh god, it's gonna suck. Yeah, okay, right. Ah! And there we go. Right, I think we can end off the episode when we get into here. So... there we go. So now we're in Archdragon, and I'm going to end off here, so... we'll, between episodes, head back to file links, up a new build, all that stuff. But sorry about going to Ariandel first, I completely blanked on this place, so... sorry. But, hey, more episode if you want to see it, I don't know. So, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.